Good afternoon, you're here with White Wrigley for the Dalby Market Report. Here at Dalby today we've added 4,997 head of cattle. Market today firm on the good cattle. Some of the better lines of particularly weaners could even be a little bit dearer. But any of those second-rate cattle, that gap between the good cattle and the average cattle is starting to open up a bit, and any of those second-rate cattle could just be, could be a bit cheaper again on last week's sale results. Cows, one major processor there today not operating, but that cow drop still held up quite well. The best of the cows getting to 315 cents, with a lot of good cows around that 280 to 290. Any lighter cows, lighter and conditioned cows, you're back down around sort of 55 to 65 for those sort of lighter, middleweight type cows. Any store cows were solid though; they were still up around that 285 to 95 as well for a good quality cow in store condition to go back to the paddock. Bulls, all okay, topping at 280 cents. A lot of bulls around that 255 to 265, which was fairly similar to last week. Maybe a little bit cheaper. Bullocks, not a lot of bullocks there today. Some good younger steers selling up around that 360-70 cents a kilo, but any older steers back down around 310 to 320. Feeder cattle, not a lot of big runs of good heavy feeders, but the few there sort of topping at 470 cents a kilo. A lot of those, sort of on average, your feeder steers there would have been sort of 445 to 55 today, on the better end of them anyway. Trade feeder cattle, all fairly good. Lighter end of those trade steers up around 520 to 30. A lot of steers, a lot of those traditional 350, 400 kilo trade steers, down around that 470 to 480 there today. Trade heifers, a big gap and probably a fair jump, well not jump, but that heifer job eased a fair bit today. Any of those good woolies type heifers, 410 to 420, the odd heifer making a little bit more if they were really good heifers. However, any of those more crossbred type heifers are quickly back making $3.40 to $3.60, and they had to be a decent crossbred heifer to make $3.60. Weaner cattle, fairly strong. Some good lightweight steers still getting to 650 cents a kilo. And I say good. Any of those good cattle today were solid, up around 580 to 620, 30, depending on the weight. But plenty of sort of second-rate steers or smaller pens of steers back down around $5.20 to $5.40 today. Weaner heifers, some good Angus heifers got to 580 cents a kilo at about 300 kilos, and then they went back to the paddock to be joined. Little lightweight heifers, the best of the little heifers, 550 to 580, with plenty of heifers, those better quality heifers down around $5 to $5.20. And same story as the feeder heifers. Any of those second-rate heifers were quickly back making sort of 380 to 420 if they had a bit of content, and even a bit less if they were second-rate cattle. Some cows and calves there today. Pre-tested younger Santa cows got to $2,380, and some good Charolais cows and calves got to $2,600. So that's your market report. We'll see you next week.